Good morning, everyone. Today I will deal with another part of the grammar, that is preposition. As you know, prepositions have a lot of importance in sentences. Without it, there are sentences, but it gives a proper meaning to a sentence. Let's see what is preposition and use of preposition. Prepositions are words that show relationship between the subject and the rest of the sentence. Prepositions are usually placed in front of nouns or pronouns. Prepositions prepositions are usually placed in front of nouns and pronouns. See, against the car is a noun. So, against shows the relationship between Matthew and the car. So, there is a relationship between subject and the rest of the sentences. That's the uh, work of a preposition. Prepositions are used for particular situation, and so they are categorized into prepositions of time and prepositions of place. Prepositions are useful where situation is there, and so they are categorized into prepositions of time and prepositions of place. So, prepositions of time. For and since. For indicates a period of time. It is used for all the tenses. Since indicates when a given situation began in the past and is followed by a point of time. It is preceded by a verb in the perfect tense. Remember, these information will help you to use to differentiate between for and since. For indicates a period of time. It is used for all the tenses. Since indicates when a given situation began in the past and is followed by a point of time. It is preceded by a verb in the perfect tense. She taught English in this college for 8 years. Many years or 2 hours. We can use these nouns also. She has been teaching English in this college since 1985, 10 a.m. April. So this is a use of for and since. Now, from and until. From shows the beginning of a period while until shows the end of the period. From shows the beginning of a period while until shows the end of a period. For example, our character status taking shape from birth. So, from shows the beginning of a period. They will be in Delhi until December. So here until shows the end of the period. We shall rest from May. We shall rest from May. I waited until 5 o'clock. So this is the end of the period or the end of the time. However, on is used with foot or horseback. I came here on foot. I the hero went on horseback. So you should, if you remember this information, it will help you to use preposition properly. Nowadays, nobody knows the use of preposition, and sometimes they are wrong to choose a proper preposition in their sentences or in their speaking. Now, during or in, they are used to talk about something that happens within a particular period of time. So something is happening within a period of time. For example, the population of the country has doubled during or oblique in the last decade. So this is happening within a particular time. The population of the country has doubled during oblique in the last decade. During is also used to indicate that there is another event which has occurred simultaneously. If something is happening simultaneously, then we can use during. For example, the guest lecture on the upliftment of the girl child during her visit to our college. So the guest lecture on the upliftment of the girl child during her visit to our college. During is usually used with a noun. During is usually used with a noun. Remember this, note down this. Now at, the preposition at. It refers to a specific point of time. Specific point of time. For example, the plane touched down at 10:15 p.m. So this is the exact time, or this is the specific time. The children had put up a tabula at Christmas. So exact time is Christmas. We shall discuss the matter at lunch. So this is the specific time at lunch. Now the preposition by. When used as a preposition, by has the meaning not later than. For example, see, when by is used as preposition, it has a meaning that is not later than. She can get ready by 8 o'clock. Can get ready by 8 o'clock. म्हणजे काय की 8 पर्यंत किंवा त्यानंतर नाही, 8 पर्यंतच ती तयार होईल किंवा तयार होऊ शकते. Sheffield must be ploughed by the end of this month. So this is the use of by. By is also used to refer to a mode of travel. See, by the train, by bus, by plane. So we use by. By is used to refer to a mode of travel. We traveled by a train to reach Shirdi. By train, by bus, by cycle, by bike. That is mode of travel. Note the difference between by and at the given example. So note down that by and at, how to use it, or what is the difference between two. Bring the book to the office by 10 o'clock. Latest time is 10 o'clock. 10 पर्यंतच by 10 o'clock. Bring the book to the office at 10 o'clock. That exact time, not earlier or later. सी, इथे 10 पर्यंत म्हणजे 10 पर्यंत कधीही तू ते पुस्तक ऑफिसमध्ये आणू शकतोस. Bring the book to the office at 10 o'clock means sharp time is given here. At is used as a specific time. To denote a specific time, at is used. In. It is used with a longer period of time. In is used with a longer period of time. Our friends arrived in the morning. So in the morning has a lot of span of time. Sorry, a lot of time. We cannot differentiate. Is it the exact time? So in is used for the longer period of time. They usually go for a holiday in summer. Summer is also a longer period of time, or in the month of July. July is a whole month. I am exhausted. The baby woke up 3 times in the night. Night is a longer period of time. So we used in. Now on. It refers to a specific day, date, part of a particular day. On refers to a specific day, date, part of a particular day. On Sunday, on Monday, on 6th October. So these are the example. We played cricket on Sunday. So this is the specific day, Sunday. The battle was fought on 6th October 2010 or on Monday. So this is a particular time, date, and particular day. But he was born in July 1996. In is used when the exact day is not specified. In is used when the exact day is not specified. In केव्हा वापरतात की ज्यावेळेस the exact date स्पेसिफिक नसेल. सो बॉर्न आता एका दिवशी म्हणजे कोणत्या तारखेला तो जन्माला हे स्पेसिफिक नाहीये, त्यामुळं इथं इन वापरलेलं आहे. रिमेंबर, he was born in July 1996. Note the difference between on time or on time and in time. On time means punctuality. In time means before the time appointed. In time means before the time appointed. On time means punctuality. Go to the cinema on time. That is just before the film started. म्हणजे ती वेळेतच सिनेमा थिएटरला पोहोचली. Go to the cinema in time to have a talk with her friends. So she go to the cinema in time to have a talk with her friends. ती तिथे सिनेमाच्या तिथे पोहोचली आणि वेळेत पोहोचली कारण की तिला मित्रांबरोबर बोलायचं होतं. So that is before the film began. So this is not the exact time. This is a appointed time, means a given time. In and within. In at the end of some future period. Within denotes before the end of. In refers to the end of some future period. Within denotes before the end of. Mona will return in a month. So this is end of some future period. In a month means this is the end of a future period at the close of a month. Mona will return within a month. It means in less than a month. इथे ती महिन्याच्या शेवटी येईल. इथे ती महिन्यामध्ये किंवा त्या महिन्यामध्ये कधीही येईल. So this is the difference between in and within. In and after. In denotes at the end. In denotes at the end, at a period of time in the future, while after implies at the end of a period of time in the past. After implies at the end of a period of time in the past. Let's say an example. Ajit will return in a week. Means when the week is over. Here the same thing is happening here. Future. Ajit returned after a week. Ajit returned after a week when the week was over. That is past. Remember, after and in is used to refer future, whereas after is used to refer a past. Before plus for. Sorry. Before denotes future time. For is used to show a period of future time. Sneha will be there for an hour. That is period of time. That is future period of time. म्हणजे स्नेहा विल बी देअर फॉर अन आवर. एका तासामध्ये ती कधीही तिथे पोहोचू शकेल. स्नेहा विल बी देअर बिफोर 6 o'clock. स्नेहा विल बी देअर बिफोर 6 o'clock. म्हणजे एक्झॅक्ट स्पेसिफिक टाइम डिनोट केलेला आहे इथे. Now prepositions of place. So there are preposition. There are some preposition. They are used, as I said earlier. They used according to the situation, right? So prepositions of place. In and at. In suggest, sorry, it suggests the closed within the area. Well, let me clarify this. Sorry. It in suggest enclosed within an area. This is the spelling mistake. Sorry. In suggest enclosed within an area. म्हणजे त्या एरियामध्ये इन्क्लोज आहे किंवा त्या एरियामध्ये इन्क्लूड आहे, मग त्यावेळेस आपण इन वापरतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इन अ बॉक्स, इन द स्कूल, इन चेन्नई, stars in the sky, sun in the river. So in suggest enclosed within an area. At suggest not enclosed. At suggest not enclosed म्हणजे त्या विदिन एरियामध्ये तो इन्क्लोज नाही किंवा तो आलेला नाही. At the crossroads, again spelling mistake, sorry. At the crossroads, at the bus stop or station, at the end of the road. We often use at we often use at when we want to suggest that some activity is taking place. Some activity is taking place. See, he is working at this desk. So this activity is taking place at the desk. So we use at. We saw a good film at the cinema. So at is used to suggest that some activity is taking place. The teacher is standing at the blackboard. The teacher is standing at the blackboard. That is, he is proposing to make use of it. He is proposing to make use of म्हणजे टीचर त्या ब्लॅकबोर्डचा लवकरात लवकर वापर करतील किंवा ते त्याच्याजवळ उभे आहेत. Note, we say in the corner of the room but at the corner of the road. So this is the difference, because the room is enclosed, it has walls, whereas road, it is not enclosed anywhere. So we use at and in. In is used with names of countries and large towns. At is used when speaking of small towns and villages. So this is the difference. When it is a country and large town, we use now in, and when it is small towns and villages, we use at. They live in Nepal. We live in Mumbai. I live at Annasalai, Chennai. In and at are used when speaking of things at rest. To and into are used when things are in motion. So in and are is used when speaking of things at rest. त्यावेळेस एखाद्या गोष्टी थांबलेल्या आहेत, एका जागेवर आहेत, त्यावेळेस आपण इन किंवा ऍट वापरतो. आणि टू आणि इन टू केव्हा वापरतो, किंवा एखाद्या गोष्टी मोशन मध्ये आहेत म्हणजे काय, त्या काहीतरी हरकत करत आहेत, त्यावेळेस आपण टू किंवा इन टू वापरतो. लेट्स एन एक्झाम्पल, देन यू विल अंडरस्टँड. Anil is in the top of the class. Again, there is a slight mistake. Anil is in the top of the class. Anu is in bed. Contrast of sit on the bed. Anu is in bed. Contrast of sit on the bed. अनु बेडमध्ये बेडवर झोपलेली आहे. इथं त्याच्या विरुद्धार्थी काय, सिट ऑन द बेड, ती बेडवर बसलेली आहे. Sonal lives in a rented flat. Sonal lives in a rented flat at rest. See, she ran to the hospital. So there is a motion, there is an activity, there is a movement that she is running to the hospital. He jumped into the lake. Well, he is jumping into the lake. They walked into the house. So there is a motion, to into. But here there is no motion. they are at rest means they stopped somewhere. The things are stopping there. We use in and at. On and up on. On and up on. On is used when speaking of things at rest. Upon is used of thing when in motion. So earlier we see in and at, to and into when the things at rest, and when the things not in rest we used to and into. Here on and up on. We sat on a sofa, there is no movement. After sitting on a sofa, the tiger sprang upon the buffalo, so there is a movement. The tiger sprang upon the buffalo. The Here the tiger is in motion. Beside and besides. Besides suggest by the side of, while besides means in addition to. See, there is a slight difference. Beside suggest by the side of, while besides means in addition to. The monastery is located beside the river. The monastery is located beside the river म्हणजे जो तो मठ आहे तो एका नदीजवळ वसलेला आहे व नदीच्या बाजूला वसलेला आहे. Besides having car, Sona also has a scooter. So in addition to the scooter, she has a car. So besides used in addition to. Besides having car, Sona also has a scooter. Between and among. Between is used while referring to two persons or things. Among refers to more than two persons or things. The property was divided between the two brothers. So, between is used when there are two people or two things. There was a horse between the. Sorry, why didn't I write here? You can fill in the blanks. The thieves quarreled among themselves. The thieves quarreled among themselves means there are many thieves. Riots still exist among certain countries. Riots RIOTS. Riots म्हणजे काय बंद किंवा दंगल ह्या बऱ्याच कंट्रीज मध्ये होतात. Then off and off. Off is used to denote a relationship. Off in the use of the passive case of denotes distance or movement away from something. Abdul Kalam is a man of letters. So there is a relationship between of and Abdul Kalam, that it means he possesses something. He is the owner of the house. He is the owner of the house. The university is far off. The university is far off. It shows the distance or a movement away from something. The fail of the cycle of the bus. The fail of the cycle or of the bus. So of is used to denote a relationship of in the use of a possessive case. Of denotes distance or a movement away from something. About denotes two things in connection with and a subject matter. The choral is about an old core. So there is a relationship between the subject and the object. So there is a connection between an old core and the choral. He told me all about the accident. He told me all about the accident. So they are talking about an accident, and that is the subject of their talking. Across and along. Across and along are past of the preposition of direction. Across and along are past of the preposition of direction. When we show direction, we use across and along. The pedestrian can along the road or river. Camels are useful when you want to travel across the desert. Also walk across the road, swim across the river, walk across the building. Then over. Though over is a preposition of place, it has an unusual use. Though over is a preposition of place, it has an unusual usage. For example, we watch the news over TV. We watch the news over TV. Common use is over the head, house, building. Over the head, over the house, or over the building. See here, there are two things important in preposition. The first is prepositions are used according to the situation, and there are some common preposition. They can be used either a preposition of time or a preposition of a place. But you have to understand that a proper use of preposition is very useful. Otherwise, your sentence or your meaning will be wrong. So, read carefully whatever you come across about preposition, and if you have any query, contact me. Okay, thank you very much.